You are looking live at Prairie Grove Tigers Stadium tonight as we kick off the 4A1 conference opener against the Green Forest Tigers. I'm Lynn Gregson. With me is Ryan Cook. Ryan, tonight we start conference play, welcoming ourselves back, I guess you will, to the 4A1 after 2 years in the 5A West. We get to come back.
Say.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? So it's great to be back. Want to start off real quick is just want to thank our sponsors right off the bat tonight. Especially our legacy partners, Lewis Automotive and Pickett Construction. Their long-standing support really helps keep our community thriving. And our gold partners. Our gold partners are, Community Bank, Ozark Electric, Arvest Bank, and PG Telco. And speaking of PG Telco, every time the Prairie Grove Tigers find the end zone, they give $50 to Prairie Grove Athletics. So
2 weeks in a row we've had that problem. The Tiger problem.
Yeah, we had it last week. So we got
we're the only Tigers. They're Coweta. They're Green Forest. They're the red team.
We'll be doing that again tonight. Our captures tonight. Ryan, you want to read those out tonight?
Number 68. I think that's on Jeanette.
It is on Jeanette.
All right. And then number 1 is I said J.J. McCarthy last week.
Yeah,
it's Connor McCarty. 25 is Luke Bannon. And then number 63 is Jackson Pierce. He's going to be starting center tonight. So they kind of shuffled the offensive line a little bit. We've got some injuries. We've had some suspensions. And so you got guys shuffling around on the offensive line. It'll be interesting to see how they do playing different positions tonight. But Jackson is going to be starting, I think, at center. Normally he's the backup center. So.
And I hear we have a few guys out today for the captains for Green Forest. Yahe Mu is number 1. Rhinestone, number 5. Kaysen Robinson.
Rhinestone. That's clever.
Like a cowboy. Good old Glenn Campbell. And then coming in with C. Taw is also a captain, number 75. Ryan, we kick off tonight, and I want to start with a good trivia question because we come back to the 4A. And this is the question for tonight to start us off. We got more throughout, but here's the first one. The current conference makeup is Gravette, Gentry, Elkins, Lincoln, Berryville, Huntsville, and Green Forest.
And us.
And us. Since 2012, what is our record against that competition during that time? You get a B if you can guess the losses. You get an you get an A+ if you can get the wins and the losses.
So that's 7 games a year.
But you didn't play them every year.
Oh, okay. So it's not conference record.
I would work on the losses first.
But it's not the conference record.
No, because we played Gravette 12 times. We played them the last 2 years.
Yeah. I don't remember losing to Gravette. I don't remember losing to Berryville. I don't remember losing to Green Forest. There might be a Gravette loss in there because they have snuck up on us before. I just don't remember it. Lincoln got us 1 year, so I know they did get us 1 year. Oh, man. Huntsville.
By the way, I want to comment on that one. That was the first time in 26 years when they
lost
did.
to Lincoln,
Yeah.
Elkins, we did play. I don't know if we played them in the 12 years prior because I know we played them when I was in school, but I don't know if we played them again. So, man, I would say less than 5 on the losses.
2.
Okay.
2 losses.
The Lincoln loss, and what's the other one?
We lost to Gentry in 19. Yeah.
Okay. Don't remember that one.
Yeah. Coach Elder does. 55-2 is the record against that group during this time. So, that's not here to boast, but it's nice to be back amongst some competition that's not
Here's the difference.
Shiloh and
we're the biggest team in the conference now, whereas we were the smallest team in the conference for the last couple of years. The other difference is the other schools of similar size, they all got stuck up in the 5A. So it like really worked out. Yeah. Shiloh, Pea Ridge.
And Gravette and us are pretty close to the same size. But I would say this, too, and that is we did pretty well, especially that first year in the 5A. You know, we finished second in the conference. And
I think without all the injuries last year, it changes how last year looks because losing Hubbs, we had to redefine who we were. That was a guy that we completely – found our identity, kind of like Ethan Miller, like that Farmington game. When Ethan Miller goes out in the first play, we just pee down our legs in all accounts for the whole first half. We're down 30-something to 0. I mean, it was terrible. Yeah. And then in the second half, we realized we can do it. We just got to play as a team. I think last year's team had to figure that out too. And about the time they figure it out, they lose their quarterback, and then you got to put in a new quarterback. So that was tough.
Jonathan Rivera getting ready to kick. We have back deep Coran. We have Jace Edwards and Braxton Brashears. As Rivera gets ready to kick, we're getting ready to start.
I don't see how you see over there. You're not going to.
I'm good. There we go. And it's going to go to Edwards. He's going to catch it at the 5. And Edwards looking for some room over on the side. He's got a hole there. And a nice stiff arm by Jace. Jace going to get out close to the 29. Tackle made there by number 19, the kicker, Rivera.
Nice. That's a good return. It was slow. He was kind of waiting for that crease or that seam, and it just didn't really ever happen enough. Now, he did gain a lot of extra yards after contact with that stiff arm, though.
He did, and he gets it to the 28-yard line. That's where the Prairie Grove Tigers will start 1st and 10.
Should I be taking my notes?
Yeah, get ready to do it. Here we go.
All
First
right.
down and 10. Absher at quarterback puts Edwards in motion. We may have moved a little bit with Coran, but no call. Edwards makes a little move, and short gain there. Nice tackle made by number 4.
That's a great short gain, though.
4 for the Green Forest Tigers is Metter.
Here's my thoughts. What would you want on first down? Out of a run, which is normally what we do.
Yeah.
4 yards. We just got 5.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of teams that use that short passing game as their run game, and I'm fine with that.
First down or second down and 5 for Prairie Grove. Ball's going to be given this time to Brashears. Brashears got room, and there he goes. He's 40. Oh, he already got him.
He got him.
No, he did. Nice tackle.
Number 20.
That's Jaden Kaler. And Kaler with a nice tackle. I thought Jace was gone.
I did too. He may have ate a little too much cake today because today is his birthday. He turned 18 today, and so maybe that little bit of extra cake slowed him down there for number 20 to be able to catch him. I'll have to make fun of him Monday about that.
Well,
because that dude's fast.
Well, a happy birthday to Brashears. He gets down to the Green Force 42. Absher looking to throw. He's got time. He's got Edwards. Just overthrown on the coverage. Number 22, Kason Robinson.
That was Purdy. Just got to put it on the money. But if you're going to be off on your throw, it's always better to throw it a hair long than it is a hair short.
Yeah, I like the fact that he gave him a chance. Gave him a chance to get under. Just a little overthrown, but nice play action pass there.
I love that we did it on first down. It's not often we throw on first down, but play action looks great on first down for a running team.
Absher at the 42 with the Tigers, Prairie Grove Tigers. We moved, and there should be a flag there. That's Edwards. Edwards was ready to try to get another pass.
Yeah, we had a defensive lineman jump also, but it doesn't matter. I wonder if it's easier for Washhausen being on the sideline. It's just unique.
He likes it down there. Just chatting with him. He likes it down there.
As long as you got good eyes in the sky, right, and getting good information, I'm sure it is good because you can see who you're talking to. It's one less person to relay a play, too, because before it was like speak it into the headset and then speak it to the running back. Now you just speak it directly to the split end. Now you just speak it directly.
Quick pitch out here to Brashears looking for the corner. Nice stiff arm. Nice move. Nice job by number 1 there. That's Moo. And he slowed him down enough, Ryan.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. He allowed the rest of the defense to kind of gain. Really number 1's a linebacker-looking guy, in his stature, his swagger, and he's playing like a safety spot. But, I mean, he looks good. He's a hybrid-type guy. I think he would play safety for us.
It's 3rd down and 9 for Prairie Grove, so they get back just past the original line of scrimmage. 10 seconds on the play clock. And here is Brashears on the sweep. And he's got room. He's going to get the first down. And he's good to hang on to the ball. Number 4, Metter on the tackle.
He holds that ball a little loose, so he's going to have to be careful there. But he's doing a great job of reading his blocks and making the right cuts. And the blocking's been sensational up front.
All year.
It really has.
I mean, Farmington closed us down a little bit in the second half, But even in that first half, we were getting some big holes. Here it is, first down and 10. And now Absher going to throw. Got time. Throws. Gets it to Coran. Blake gets down inside the 20. They're going to mark him out. Where did they mark him out? 17, maybe 18? Let's see where they're going to put it. They're going to put it on the 18-yard line. So first down and 10 for Prairie Grove there.
You know, I'm looking at the line because I told you we changed it up a little bit. Jackson Pierce is going to be our center. Caleb Wilson scoots out to guard, and so he's going to help us out there with our depth. He's going to be able to play really all 5 positions. A senior, tons of leadership and tons of experience. And then you got Anjanette as your right guard. Cole Bromley steps in at right tackle.
And it's Blake on the run, and no, that was Jace. My bad. Jace gets no gain on that play.
And then at your left tackle is going to be Reed, number 75. So a nice little adjustment there, a little wrinkle, but good on these guys' part. They've been consistent and steady all year long. Number 77 will come in. That's Ty Slaughter. He's going to come in at right tackle now. Young guy, needs some reps.
Is he related to the Slaughters?
No,
really?
I don't think so.
Wow, that was a name here for a long time.
It was.
Some good fullbacks, running backs.
He's got some kids in Pee Wee right now, so they're coming.
And Blake on the run. Coran sidestep, still on his feet. And he spins. Give him 6. Hey!
We're going to watch that one again.
That was a great run. Call it, Ryan.
All right, let's watch it again here. It's just going to be sweep. We empty out the backfield except for the running back. We run heavy to that side. And look at this block right there. Your guard, that's Caleb. You know, your normal starting center. He gets out there and creates enough of a kick-out block that Blake's able to get inside. Blake makes a couple guys miss, breaks a tackle, touchdown.
I love the spin move there at the end.
Those are dangerous, but they're awesome when they work.
That one worked well, and now the Tigers, Prairie Grove Tigers, on the option. It's Absher. He takes it in, give him 2. And with 9:19 to go, Prairie Grove 8, Green Forest 0, a touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. $50 every time the Tigers, and we give them 6. We're going to go to break. Tigers up.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
We're back with you. Matter of fact, during the reason I used 2012, there was a time through there between like 15 and 17. We went like 20 straight.
Right.
Without any conference losses.
Yeah, we were
dogs.
Conference champions, and that includes Shiloh and Pea Ridge and all of them. We had quite the run right there.
Yeah, we had a 3-year run on Shiloh from 15 to 17, and
that's when they came back down from the 5.
Yeah, and then they've kind of taken us since that time, but not on the schedule this year. And they've got a pretty good salty ball club this year.
They do. I hadn't even looked to see. I saw them play Farmington. I haven't watched them since or kept up with them since, but.
Well, they owed Farmington one. They kind of had that one. I believe they had that one circled, and getting ready to kick is Ian Carrillo.
Ooh, Greenwood tonight for Shiloh.
Oh,
that'll be a heck of a ball game.
Oh man, I've got a buddy of mine. I might have to be texting here in a bit, and that's. Oh, he touched it.
Carrillo with a great kick.
Oh, he's going to be down right there. Oh, did the ball? Wait a minute. No.
The player was out of bounds, so hopefully it's on the player.
I hope so. I thought
because the ball never went out of bounds.
Yeah. I'm surprised they did.
What?
What's that?
If you're out of bounds and you touch the ball out of bounds, you can pick up. That's a legal procedure.
They called it on us.
That's an illegal procedure on it.
Why?
Really?
Wow. I don't know in the football gods who made that rule, but
but it's not a good one.
I got to tell you something I watched last night. Okay, I have sleeping issues, so I'm up watching football YouTube videos last night. I got to tell you one I watched. They're going to start at 35, so they're getting ready to do this. Let's see. They're going to go straight from play. I'll wait till after this. I got to tell you a couple of rules I saw that have changed over the years that were really interesting. 9:19 to go here.
We got a little pistol formation here. Trips to that far side. Pistol.
And it's a give. Number 24. That's a big old boy.
Going to get him out of bounds.
And that's his Ridge Gordon Swafford. I don't believe related to Bobby, but love Bobby Swafford, by the way.
So a lot of people are like, who?
Bobby Swafford. He was the sports guy on 5 here local for a long time. Did the Friday night deal. I really got to, and after this play, I'll finish that thought. I'm just going to call him Swafford, and now, but he doesn't get it. They fake it to him. Left throwing the ball, and it's incomplete. That's Mason Metter, number 10, the quarterback, intended for number 15, Zeke Harlan, and Brashear's on the coverage.
You were going to tell us about Swafford.
Oh, so Swafford. So I always see him on TV, but back during McKay's little thing, he came out and did some interviews, and so I really got to know him, and he's a great guy. I hated that Meter. Meter is the pronunciation. I was pronouncing it like J.J. Metters, but it's Meter. And
option.
Meter on the option keeps, and he's going to get the first down. Nice run. Was that Edwards on that tackle?
Yes. I was waiting for our play-by-play guy here, or our commentator here, because I couldn't see it over there, to be honest with you.
First down and 10 for Green Forest at their own 46.
Ethan Vanko is going to come in at nose guard here.
Coming out of the game is Michael Reed. And Meter going to give to Gordon Swafford, and that time we swallow him up for a couple-yard gain.
77, Ty Slaughter's at the bottom of that pile, and I don't know if he made the initial tackle, but it doesn't matter. He made the pile, so I'm going to count that to him.
He plugged the hole up, that's for sure.
Good job by Ty right there.
Yeah. Second down, and let's call it 8 for Green Forest at their own 48. It is Meter. He gives again to Gordon Swafford, and Swafford gets down to the Prairie Grove 48.
I see Pierce over there. I see Slaughter. I see Vanko, and I see Stearman.
Yeah, Stearman looked like he was at the bottom of that pile. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 for Green Forest. Prairie Grove. I heard, I don't want to say rumor tonight, I got inside information that we have 7 starters out. A couple of them are suspended, but we got a few starters out tonight.
Yeah, I didn't know it was 7, but we do have a couple.
Well, we're close to lining up all sides. I don't know if you noticed that. This time, different running back. He slipped a little bit, and that gave Pierce time and some others to get him.
It's going to be the pride of Tigers that time. There's about 5 or 6, 7 sitting there accounting for that tackle. That's going to bring up a 4th down for Green Forest. Let's see. Green Forest, a great soccer program. They should have a really good punter and the skill set to put us down on the one.
I thought you were getting ready thinking that they were going to take a 65-yard field goal. He's going to have to be a real good soccer player.
They probably do have someone that can kick one that far. Maybe not make it every time, but
that was Cerner on that carry, a different running back that time.
21.
So Meter going to take quick pass, and it was batted down. Is that
Laycock?
Laycock, yep.
17?
Yep.
He's long. He's got a couple of those this year. I like the aggressiveness if you know you're moving the ball real well, but they haven't completed a pass yet, so I don't like the aggressiveness. I punt that ball and let your defense have a chance because your defense didn't look horrible last time. It's just we moved the ball really well.
Yeah. So I was telling you that I was watching old games last night.
Right, the rules.
I watched the game, and if something got my mind about this game, I know I'm dating myself here. 74, Notre Dame's beating USC 24-0. And I'll finish that story after this. Here is after wing back, pitch back, and he's by himself.
Oh, man, he should have thrown that ball.
He takes it. Absher. Moss, look at Moss.
Yeah.
Moss goes, come on, man.
Dude, you can't throw me open. I'm open. Throw me open.
So that was a great play. I mean, he was able to do it. He had a lot of options there. He could run it, but he had Moss open.
He did. All he had to do is drop it over the top. Moss had 6. Moss had been 6 for 6.
I love Moss's reaction. His hands kind of came out to the side. But a nice run there by Absher. He gets it down to the Green Forest 35. So Green Forest going to pay for going for it on 4th down, I believe, Ryan. And now Absher gives it up the middle.
Kel Bray. Now, I thought he was out with sickness, and he's playing, so good for him.
Justin Alea. Hey, Alaya? What, can you give me that one?
You got a pronunciation?
My smart man Steve down there.
Ayala. That's my guess. Yayla. Yayla. I was close.
Yayla on that
For
tackle.
a Prairie Grove kid, I was pretty close. Looks like Reed.
Oh, he's got Laycock.
Pass.
There
Got
it is.
it.
Give him 6. Absher to Laycock. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. $50 every time we give them 6. 6:04 to go.
Here we
first
go.
Quarter.
This is on the 29-yard line. You see they just kind of fake, straight drop, and he's got Laycock over the top, puts it past him. That's what he should have done on that. Moss is thinking, why didn't you do that to me a minute ago?
I thought I had the same thought. 14-0.
Prairie Grove will go for 2. We'll get in that formation where we take the fullback out and we put the wide out over there.
And
Run sweep.
And there is Coran. Blake gets in.
He had all the green and yellow he wanted in
He
that
wanted
corner.
contact.
He wanted contact.
6:04 to go. Prairie Grove leading 16-0. We're going to stay with it this time, Ryan. I want to recognize also our referees for tonight's game. Mark
that's
Schwartz.
rare you give them compliments.
Well, sometimes when you get that, that A-plus producer, you get some of this stuff. No offense there, Cameron. Yeah, I got but you got the umpire tonight, John Haney, head linesman Billy Carter, line judge Ethan Thomas, and back judge Nathan Wagoner. Now, Ryan, I was finishing the story, so I was watching this game. Notre Dame's up 24-0. 10 seconds left. USC scores 6, and it's 24-6. The final score, Anthony Davis, who Archer Griffin got the Heisman that year. I'd have given it to Anthony Davis. Nonetheless, they scored 49 points in the second half, won 55-24. But the rule that I saw was a kick. They kicked the field goal from, say, I don't know, around the 38-yard line. Back then, if you missed your field goal, you got the ball. They got the ball at the 20. That's why in the late 70s, you used to get like Russell Ertzlaven.
So everybody
and Steve
probably
Little.
tried it.
They were trying 60 and 65 because if they missed it, it was like a punt because it went to the 20. So I've forgotten about that rule.
Okay. That's before me, so I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Orange probably doesn't like that you brought up that game. But
that's part of the reason I brought it up. And it's a nice kick. Oh, slipped. He may have tripped on his own player that time. Or I don't know if it's on the cut. That was Rivera on the return.
Blackstone said safe.
Well, there was one other rule that I saw. And, there was no such thing as horse collaring. Because I saw it happen like 2 or 3 times. And I'm like, okay, they didn't call that stuff
That's
back
back
then.
when they played football.
6:02 to go here, first quarter. I'll quit going old timer on you here. So first down and
24 is the running back.
And that is Gordon Swafford.
And Anjanette on the tackle.
Well, our next 2 opponents, Ryan, is Huntsville and Berryville. They're just about 3 minutes left in the first quarter. They're all knotted up at 0. As soon as we get to this halftime break, I'm getting on the horn to find out about this Greenwood.
Where's McKay? He'll look it up for us.
Yeah, McKay.
McKay, Greenwood Shallow. He's got it.
Oh, there's
Swafford on the carry.
Gordon Swafford. Tell you what, he's got a little bit of speed. He's a big guy.
If he can get to second gear, he's going to be a problem to get down. He just got to get enough room to get to second gear.
I got to find out. I think he's 230, I believe, is about his size, and he's a pretty big kid. I mean, standing back there, he could. I mean, you would.
I mean, he would be a lineman for us.
If he had 74 instead of 24,
right?
That wouldn't surprise you at all.
Oh, we're gonna have false start.
We're gonna get McKay on some of these games here. We're all tied up with 6:17 to go in the
Greenwood Shiloh.
Greenwood Shiloh, 6:17. all tied up at 7. This one's 16-0 Prairie Grove, 4:58, and he's winding up that clock. And to give, Gordon Swafford, and boy, it takes a host of us to get him, but
we're there.
Down.
I see Stearman and Anjanette and Reed and Slaughter look like all of them together.
You know, there's a couple. You know, we have 4 teams in the conference that went 3-0 in the opening part. Gentry, Gravett, Elkins, and Lincoln, and they're all playing each other. You know, different ones tonight.
So that's ending.
So it's ending for 2 of them, for sure. Second down, and let's call it 12. Meter throws. He's got 88. Let's see, no flag. Good coverage by Brashear is intended.
Well, I'm glad they didn't throw a flag because I know he fell down and their feet got tangled, but that ball was way far. He should have kept running. He should have never slowed down. Our defensive back was playing the ball. The offensive player was not playing the ball very well.
So tonight Elkins is at Gentry.
Okay.
And Gravett is hosting Lincoln. So those two, you know, there'll be 2 winners and 2 losers there. And then we're here with Green Forest and, of course, Huntsville and Berryville. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Man, they moved again. No call. Meter back, throws, got a man across the middle. Ooh, man, be careful.
Cart's got to be really careful there.
Yeah, he got close to
some updates on some scores. Lincoln Gravett's already up 7. Gravett's up 14 now.
14-0. So 4th down, and getting ready to punt is Rivera. And we have Edwards. So that 19's punting, hopefully to 19 here.
There you go. And hopefully we filled it. He's going to fair catch it.
And he fair catches it at the 33-yard line. And $16-0, 3:55 to go here. Coming in is McCarty. We're at the first quarter's over. There's still no score over in Huntsville tonight with Berryville. And here is the quick drop. Oh,
perfect.
Wow, nice.
You said because the guy hadn't turned around yet, but let's look at that again. It's a timing route, and so he's supposed to throw as the receiver stops and starts cutting back so that the quarterback can't get there, and he did a good job of it.
Yeah, and that was Boris Tobar on the tackle there on the coverage.
Connor McCarty on the catch.
And that was a really good catch. Good pitch and catch that time from Absher to McCarty. 1st and 10, Prairie Grove at the 43. Now Absher back to throw again. Looking. And
Martinez
got it. Give him 6. Hey, 57-yard touchdown. And another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco.
Let's take a look at it. Moss is still mad. His hands are out because he didn't get this one, but look at that beautiful pass right there, right on the numbers.
And just so some of that are watching, Ryan, this year the school, is experimenting with some technology with the huddle, and sometimes the camera is a little slow to catch some of those long, fast plays. So
it's not a person.
It's not.
There's nobody you can bark at.
Yeah. Low snap, but hey, look at Carrillo. He gets it through there with 3:20 to go. The score is Prairie Grove 23, Green Forest 0. We'll be back after this.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities. From the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows. The ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
You know, Ryan, we come to you, we've partnered now in our third year with Southern Sports Network. You can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, X, and, of course, TikTok for scores, standings, and exclusive content each and every week. Carrillo getting ready to kick it. That was a nice save on that extra point.
Well, yeah, after they rolled the ball back there like a bowling ball.
23-0, Prairie Grove in the lead. High kick, this time fielded. I think that's Rivera. He's looking.
19.
Oh, he's got some room.
Cart.
Boom, bingo.
Cart and Laycock on the tackle that time. I heard a Stearman, too, in there.
3:14 to go. You know why we're at this, Ryan? I want to say in the 14th ranked all classification, Lady Tigers volleyball. Now, if you look at it 4A, they're ranked third in the state in 4A.
Right.
They have just 2 more home games. We got one on this coming Monday night. They will host the Lady Hillbillies of Ozark. And then for senior night, after this play, there is, boy, they got him that time. Ooh, big man on big man.
Reed. First one there was Slaughter. Slaughter was at the ankles. Reed came and finished it off.
But the senior night they'll have against Huntsville, they'll come to town.
Is that Thursday?
Yeah, and you'll see that on PG Tigers online. So I'll tell you, our girls volleyball, I think they're 12-1-1 on the season. Again, the 1-1 came in those best of 3 matches. So in the best of 5, undefeated this year.
Well, and that best of 3 was at a tournament in Little Rock with a bunch of schools.
Baptist Prep, who is the number 1 team in 4A.
And Brooklyn, who's probably the number 2.
Yeah, and look at that. Oh, boy.
Jace hit him. A lot of pressure that time from Jace. Good blitz dial up right there.
You know, our official there, I will tell you, he looked at it for a second, and because he hit him just after he released it.
If you watch here, it's
a continuation type thing.
Yeah, it wasn't like, and he didn't lower his head and try to destroy the guy. It was a clean tackle like you would want on a sack.
He looked for a minute.
I think if he would have led with the crown, it would have been a flag 100%.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Well, it's going to be 3rd down and 12 as
Swafford comes back in motion to get back to kind of gives. It looks like he was going to be a screen for him.
They got him.
54 on the sack that time.
That's Chandler Beasler.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Belsler.
He's playing that defensive end position here. Just beats his guy one-on-one.
Well, let me apologize to the grandmas, grandpas, aunts, and uncles. I mispronounced that. Belsler. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Prairie Grove Tigers about to receive another punt. And pretty good punt. It's low, though. And he's just going to let it bounce, and it's going to go right around it's going to get into Tiger territory at the 48. Down by number 12, Raiden Lawrence.
Trying to look at time of possession right here. It's really not that crazy different. We've held it for 5 minutes, and they've held it for 5 minutes. The difference is we're just making things happen on ours.
Well, we got an update over there with our opponent, Huntsville, for next week. Berryville just blocked a punt, and then 2 plays later put in the end zone. They lead 7-0 with 11:02 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, one of them teams is going to have a little momentum going into the next 2 weeks. Martinez is going to split out wide to this side, base formation.
And it's going to be
reverse.
Oh, there goes Edwards. Jace. And they're going to pull. Oh, let's see. They're going to let him get away with it.
They had a hand on his 9. I don't think they're going to say anything there.
Yeah, that was Moo. You talked about he plays like a linebacker, and he took down Edwards pretty hard. The thing I was impressed with is Moo got him from behind.
Right. Oh, Jace. How are you going to take that?
Hey, I'm just calling it like I see it. I'm not.
No, Moo is definitely an aggressive player, good tackler. He's got their kind of like the strong safety look in their defense. Not saying we don't have great players. I'm saying it'd be great to have him too.
Well, and we're going to get a timeout, I believe, here at Prairie Grove.
Yeah, we lined up weird, and when we went to shift, we couldn't. So let's just take a timeout with them. We'll be back after this.
The story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Okay, we're back. 1:13 to go here in the first quarter. Prairie Grove at the Green Forest 33. Tigers up 23-0. And Ryan, for the second week in a row, we play Tigers. So it's a lot of Prairie Grove and Green Forest.
Next week we'll get a break.
Eagles, unless we change our mascot or they change theirs.
We ain't changing.
No.
Now, we do not have the tiger on the helmet anymore, which is weird because that was like an Absher staple for years, and he finally let him go to the script Tigers. But we'll break the huddle. Moss will be in at split in. Coran and Kel Bray in the backfield. Jace is your wing back. Absher will go under center, but he's going to go ahead and empty the backfield.
And Absher is going to go straight back. He looked and almost intercepted that time by Moo.
Yeah, they didn't. I don't know. I didn't like the way that one developed. I thought he could have pump faked it, maybe looked somewhere else. But the fact that he looked at the guy the whole time, pretty much, everybody knew where the ball was going.
Well, and there was good coverage that time. And
you know what he could have done right there is he could have stared down that tight end. He had Jace wide open, kind of like on a 5-yard end. But
2nd and 10, and there's a fumble on the play, and Green Forest is going to fall on it.
Wow.
All right. Wow, nice recovery that time. We just mishandled that handoff, and the recovery was by Case and Compton.
Looked like we were trying to run one of our reverses. I don't know what happened there. That will be the first empty possession of the night.
1:04 to go here in the first quarter. And it is Meter. He gives to Gordon Swafford, and boy, we are gang tackle. How many? Look at that, Ryan.
I see Stearman. I see. There's only 2 black jerseys that are not in the pile. That'll let you know how many are out there.
I'm telling you, he is a big man. 2nd down and 8 for Green Forest. Can the Green Forest Tigers take advantage of this turnover?
I'm going to say no. Our defense has played great. We've held them in check. They've had the one possession where they were able to make a little bit of movement, and so they thought they would go for it on 4th down, and they did not make it. So,
and 2nd down and 8, and Meter looks, throws, and his guy falls down.
Well, it's not a good pass either, and so his guy's trying to recover from the bad pass, and he slips and falls, but it wasn't a good pass. And there was enough pressure coming that they couldn't do as much as they wanted.
Well, you know, Green Forest comes into the game tonight. They are 1-2 on the season. Lost to Hollister and then beat West Fork. Lost to Greenland last week, 42-18.
And I don't know enough about those 3 teams to know how they compare. You know, Greenland's got a good program. Larkin's been there forever. But, you know, I know he's not I just don't watch him enough to know.
And there's a run again by Gordon Swafford and
bunch of guys on the pile. I see Jace, I see Stearman, I see McCarty, I see Slaughter.
So that's going to do it for the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. Prairie Grove 23, Green Forest 0. We'll be back after this.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
Back with you as we get ready to start the second half, or second quarter, I should say. Prairie Grove up 23-0, fourth down, and it's 5. They're going to go for it here. They're going to give it to the big man, and he's pushing, but he's not going to make it. Wait, he's still
second
up.
effort was pretty good, but he still didn't make it. Reed and Stearman and Pierce.
Man, I'll tell you what, his offensive lineman was pushing him, number 73, give him a little help there. You know, that's another big guy, Isaiah Lopez. All right, so Ryan, trivia question number 2 tonight. In this century, Prairie Grove is 8-2 against Green Forest. Century meaning 2,000 plus. Okay?
8-2.
8-2. All right. First part of this question is, when is the last time Prairie Grove lost to Green Forest? And the second part of the question is, who has the all-time lead in the series?
Well, Green Forest was really good in the 80s, and Prairie Grove was not. So that would be another, thing to look at there. But
Blake on the run. Blake, he's going to be knocked out inside the 20. Down. They're going to spot him right at the 20.
He took some guy out of bounds, too. Here, let's take a look at it again. Looks like it's going to be a 27 Reed. He was at fullback. Just a great blocking up front by the guys.
So, any idea the last time we lost these guys?
We got someone in here.
Let's see. Washhouse.
Okay.
He is correct. 2004.
I wasn't around in 2004, so.
42-6. Green Forest took Prairie Grove out. Yeah. First down and 10 for Prairie Grove. Ball at the 20, and it goes to Brashears. Brashears gets upfield. He's going to get the first down. He's brought down by number 95 for Green Forest, and that is, good grief, my pages are stuck together here, Cook.
Do what?
I said my page, that was Colton Fancher on the tackle.
Man, we have used Brashears at 3 different positions tonight. We've got him the ball in a couple different ways. Must be birthday treat here by Coach Absher.
And here is the give. On the run is Blake. And give him 6.
Here we go. We'll watch it again.
Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco.
2 set. 27 Reed, and everybody kind of crashed down, so he cut it outside and found a little seam to cut back in and get his contact in.
I was hearing Devin Washhausen talk about that. He said that game was 42-0, 15 minutes into the game.
Oh, my goodness. He said they went to the quarterfinals that year.
Yeah, they did.
And that's back when South Arkansas was good. Carrillo with another extra point.
And that is good. And with 10:44 to go here in the first half, it's Prairie Grove 30. Green Forest 0. We'll be back after this.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
Okay, we're back with you as Prairie Grove gets ready to kick. So, Cook, any idea who's got the series record here?
I'm going to go with – I'm trying to think of how many years it would be because I feel like there should be at least 40 meetings. So I'm going to say 30-10.
You know, you're pretty good there. It's Green Forest has the lead 23-15. So Prairie Grove went 8-2. Before that, they were 21-7. Green Forest had the lead on Prairie Grove. So
Start to say the 80s is what kills us there because that was
they were a machine back then.
Yeah, and we were not. We were the opposite of machine. That was pre-Absher.
We were a washing machine. No offense to any players that played in the 80s. There's Rivera catches.
It's all my uncles. That was a great kick by Carrillo.
Yeah, wow. Nice run, but, man, he's met, and a lot of guys in there making the tackle.
The gang tackling has happened tonight. I like the way we've looked on defense. I like the way we look on special teams.
Moss took it out on him. I still think Moss is
well, yeah,
still a little
Absher's
pierced.
2 touchdown passes since then.
All right, first quarter stats, Ryan. It looks like we're 5 of 7 of passing for 116 yards, 2 touchdowns, 8 carries for 102 yards, and 10 first downs. And what about Green Forest?
I start to say they have 12 carries for 25 yards, 0 for 6 passing, and only 2 first downs.
I want to thank Eric Washhausen for helping us out with that. Sending it up here. And there is the give to Rivera. He breaks some tackles, and he's got some room. Lends his speed. Rivera on his feet. And he's going to fall. He just – oh, McCarty needs to be careful with a little late action there.
They almost equaled their yardage for the night on that play.
Nice run there by Rivera. Yeah, McCarty knocked down Cerna there. I was afraid it was a little late. If you might can see it on the camera there. I don't know if we got a close up.
We didn't go late. We don't like to show those plays.
We
cut it off early.
First down and 10 for Green Forest at their own 44. I think they've only been in Prairie Grove territory for a quick moment tonight. A little bit of a bad snap, and that's not going to help out.
And look at all the Tigers there. Number 36 for the Tigers is on the tackle. Number 54.
That's Holt Caswell. And also on the tackle is
Caleb Wilson will come in at D tackle.
Belser was also in there. Second down and 10 for Green Forest. Ball still at their 44. This time, fakes, looking deep,
he's got
a man wide open. Oh, no!
Not only did he have a man, he had 2 men wide open.
Oh, my.
Hit him right in the hands. Great throw that time, but number 6 just kind of butterfingered it. That's Jaden Ochoa.
And I think Ochoa, all he saw between him was green and the yellow end zone. And I think he just lost concentration. Boy, man, I think he could have went all the way to Lincoln with that because he was by himself.
Where our whole defensive backfield fell for the fake.
Yeah, they've been giving so much to
Swafford.
Yeah, Gordon Swafford. Timeout, Green Forest. We'll take this one with them. 30-0, 9:24 to go in the first half.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself. Exit 65 right here in Fayetteville.
Okay, we're back with you, and for those watching here on PG Tigers Online, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the notifications. In that way, every time we start something, the bell will ring, and you'll know that PG Tiger Sports are there. And you can also watch on the Southern Sports Network, watch this broadcast and over 100 more on your smartphone, big screen TV, search Southern Sports on an Android, iOS, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, so you don't miss any of the action.
We did get a score update. Gravette is up 28-0 on Lincoln.
And Meter is,
almost. A little underthrown that time. I think 6 had a step on him, but a little underthrown. Good coverage that time by McCarty.
Also back there is Maddox Ogle was back there. This time it's 4th and 10, and it looks like Rivera's going to punt.
They really should. I mean, you're putting your defense in a horrible position. They are going to have to they should have been ready to snap the ball because we had guys running on and off the field. But they don't even have all their guys on the field, so I guess it doesn't matter.
We're starting to work some guys in already.
Yes.
Good snap. And, boy, that was – and there he goes. Edwards, another stiff arm. Jay stays. And he's going to get –
be careful, Jace.
Yeah, he did. Number 21 knocks him out of bounds.
But I like the no flag there because, again, he could have easily ran down the field. So we've got to figure out a way to do that better. One of our coaches called for a flag. I don't agree with the flag right there. Yep. We did get a Elkins-Gentry update. It's 7-7 at the end of the first quarter, Elkins and Gentry. So Elkins and Gentry, two of the front runners in the
Wait a minute.
The conference with us.
Let me close my mouth there because it was wide open.
Gentry's is better.
Wait. I'm not. Look, they destroyed Warren.
Elkins did.
Yes.
But we don't know if Warren is in a down year or had a bunch of guys sick. We don't know the situation.
They're Warren.
They are Warren.
And there is the give. Coran on the run.
That's going to be a 33 read right there. And so we just kind of followed Coran followed Kel Bray into the hole.
Man,
and did a good job there. I mean, 7 yards on first down.
That didn't look like 7. I don't mean that. It just didn't look like 7 yards. But it
was. And you know why? Because the offensive line's getting enough push that it didn't look like he made that many more yards past what we normally or where the line of scrimmage was. But because of the push of the offensive line, it looked like less yards. But it was a great first down run.
Gavin Patton comes in on the line for Michael Reed. Don't know if Reed was shaken up.
Yeah, he was rubbing his hand pretty hard.
And there is Bray on the run. There goes Cale. Cale switches the arm and going to get inside the 20, right at about the 25-yard line. I love Cale getting the ball to the outside arm.
Yeah, let's take a look at it here. 27 read. He's going to follow Blake that time. Blake gets a great block. But look at the lineman downfield blocking, too. I mean, we're moving the line of scrimmage. We're getting guys on that second level. So great job by the offensive line. Great job by Blake Coran. Great job by Kel Bray. He tried the stiff arm. The guy, it worked. It got him about another 5 to 10 yards, but the guy ends up getting him down.
And
Jace
Edwards, man, stiff arming. The guys are using that Heisman look tonight, aren't they?
Jace the Jet on the catch. It's going to be good for, I think, 10 or 11 yards and a first down.
They're going to get inside. They're going to be marking. It was right at 10 yards.
Okay, so it's going to be on the 16. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 16.
7:46. Man, this game seems like
it's going slow.
It is. I mean, it's 7:40.
But we've had several scores.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just
we've ran the ball, but we've had several scores, and I think that slows it down.
And some out of bounds stuff too tonight. Blake on the run for the third time. Give him 6. And Coran with his third TD of the night. And another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. $50 donated.
Here's he just base formation, 31 sweep, and there's a beautiful lane. And you can see the guard kicking out right there and making that lane. And that's something I kind of called out some guards. I haven't called them by name, but I've kind of said the guard play, we're not getting the block on the outside like we need. We are tonight, and that's making a big difference. Carrillo will be in to kick the extra point. This is his third attempt on the night.
And Bray comes in quickly to get on the line there for the extra point. Carrillo up. Carrillo is good with 7:39 to go here in the first half. Again, another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. It's Prairie Grove 37, Green Forest 0.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Okay, we get ready to kick, and it is with 7:45 to go in the first half. Greenwood leads Shiloh 14-7.
It's a close game, but give them time. Berryville Huntsville is still 7-0 with 3 minutes left till half.
Here comes Carrillo getting ready to kick. And Ian, good kick there. And fielded at the 15 by Rivera. He's going over the left side.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
Big hit by McCarty. He was taking out a blocker, but it was a big lick.
I think Moss is in there, too. Moss has got a couple good licks in tonight. Is that Moss? I thought I saw 6.
You know, and he's battered. Like, he really probably shouldn't be playing.
He's in there.
He's got all kinds of injuries on ankles and hands. Yeah, he just came off the bottom of the pile there. And, you know, it could be a good get-healthy game, but he's out there.
Greenwood and Shiloh, they both got scored on the opening drive, and now Greenwood has that lead, like I said. And like I said, I'm still shocked that Gentry and Elkins score it all tied up at 7. Coming into the game is 36. That is Caswell.
Oh, fumbled snap.
But it's complete, and there's Ogle on the tackle, and it was complete. Let me get that number there. Is it 5?
Yes, it was. Swafford, I thought, could have laid some serious block right there. I got 5 a couple more yards, but
that's Ryan Stone. That's the Cowboy.
I was waiting for you to sing that.
Oh, I can go and
Let's do
I
it.
can do that one in tune. Maybe in the second half.
All right. I was expecting it. I didn't want to steal your thunder. That's more your time frame.
Well, that's a slight bit before my mind. I know it.
It's more yours. Swafford on the carry.
Man, Swafford,
he moves good.
He moves good for a big guy.
Kind of like last week. If they can get started, they move really, really well. It's if you can get to them before they get started.
The guy last week, he had 44 carries.
That's
think it
unreal.
Was 287 yards. What was his the kid from over at Coweta? Man, he was something else last week.
He was sore. That's what he was.
Yeah, he was a heck of a player. Brock Heilman was his name. And there.
A little pump fake.
Oh, are they going to get a flag? No flag on McCarty.
That's good. If that had been Shiloh, he'd have got it. Coach Ebster's trying to coach him up a little bit over here. I can hear him yelling all the way up here to guys on the other side.
2nd down and 10 for Green Forest. 6:38 to go first half. Stearman moving. He was trying to get Vanco. Did you see that?
I did.
Stearman comes over moving Vanco out of the way, moving into position.
And Slaughter will come in for Vanco now.
They're going to mark it right at the midfield stripe. 3rd down and 3 for Green Forest.
We're going to take a timeout. I think we're just a little out of sorts here on the defensive side. We're switching in so many players. Let's take a timeout with them. We'll be right back.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Quarterback, did he play defense too and stop anybody? Okay, so.
All right, we got a Gravette update. Gravette's up 41-0 on Lincoln. What's the 11 by their name? 4A ranking, they're number 11? That's interesting. We haven't had enough 4A games to really know, I don't think. So I think that's kind of like the college football playoff rankings don't come out until like week 8. That probably should wait too.
There is a guy, Gordon Swafford. They get him in the backfield. There was a bunch of guys back there.
I see 59 and 77, Ty Slaughter.
Slaughter's we've called his name a lot tonight.
We have. He's getting a lot of play. You know, it's a guy that you got to learn if we can trust him or not. He's super athletic. I think he can be a big-time player. He's just got to get everything right between the ears and get out there and be consistent.
4th down and 4 for Prairie Grove. And they give it to Swafford again, and Stearman, and also at the bottom of that's on Jeanette. So they're going to stop him again, and Absher's going to bring his troops back on the field. 5:35 to go here in the first half.
I wonder who will be in the backfield. I see Blake and Jace. You would think he would probably switch in a couple guys here on offense too, but maybe in the second half we will only see the other.
And matter of fact, if we score again, that might be it too.
Right.
Because they're probably trying to maintain that sportsmanship rule.
We'll spread it out wide. We'll have 2 to both sides.
And the give.
Coran.
Coran's only going to get a couple this time.
I think we're going to go to more of a hurry up here. Alex comes in for Tylen. We'll spread it out. Twins to both sides.
Absher's thrown the ball well tonight.
He has.
Absher, speaking of that, he gives it
Quick
to
throw.
Edwards. And Edwards stays on his feet. Jace breaks a tackle, 30.
Oh, shoestringer. Number 3 with the shoestringer. That's Justin Ayala.
Really nice job by their defense to not let him get. Jace made a great move.
He did, because we're throwing they're giving us a lot of cushion, so we just complete a 5-yard pass. Well, Jace gets another 15 yards after catch just with his own footwork.
Yeah, and he broke a tackle, and that helped after contact. Blake on the run. Blake cuts back. Give him 6. That's the 4th TD tonight for Mr. Coran.
Wow. He made that one happen, too. He made a lot of guys miss. We spread it out again. Go with the option up the middle. He gets it. And look, 1, 2, 3. And he's going to go in.
That is another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. 6 times 50. That's 300 tonight.
Appreciate you guys.
We moved. It's all kind of. Carrillo does get it through. And there's all kind of movement. They're going to still go for the 1. I like that.
Yeah. And here's the deal. You need to be able to do this in the playoffs. You need to know you got a guy that can kick for 3 points at the end of a game. Why not practice it now?
They move it back to the 8-yard line, and so the ball will be spotted at the 15. So Ian's going to take a shot, and the kick is up, and it is
it's good.
Good. 4:38 to go here in the first half. Prairie Grove 44, Green Forest 0. We'll be back after this.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
Okay, back with you. 4:38 to go here, first half. Prairie Grove leading Green Forest 44-0. 49-0, Gravett leading Lincoln. Some update I'm getting that the place is packed up there in at the Field of Champions. Yes. Shiloh lost their QB. Backups in. 14-7 is what I still have. And Rivera, he drops it, but he picks it back up at the 17 and puts a little move on, and he slips. You know, I don't know if Green Forest shoes or something is a little different. They've slipped a lot tonight, Ryan.
Do they have turf? I don't think they do. Holt Caswell on the stop that time for the Tigers. Yeah, they got grass. If you're not used to it, it does affect you a little bit.
So Greenwood, Shiloh's gotten a few breaks tonight. Greenwood fumbled one into the end zone, so been a little bit of a break for them. Still 14-7 though, so they're hanging in there. The Shiloh Saints.
It's going to be a play-action pass.
Oh, I tell you what,
Quarterback's put it on the numbers several times.
Yeah, the quarterback tonight.
Meter.
Meter has done a really nice job at times. Now he's missed a few as well.
He has, but for the most part, he's been on the money. They're just going to have to hold on to the ball.
The thing is that Shiloh's quarterback.
Trying to think of who it is. Not Odom. Odom's at Fayetteville.
No, it's Man,
Caswell got rocked that time by Swafford, but he makes the tackle. Then Fisher's going to finish it off. But, yeah, Caswell, he hit him pretty good.
Was it Colt Creighton? Is that who it is?
He was a ninth grader last year, wasn't he?
I think so. But so 3rd down and 9 for Green Forest. Third, 9, and let's see what Meter's going to do here. I think he's going to throw it.
Yep.
Drop straight back. Looks. He's got
Martinez in great coverage that time.
Yeah, that was great coverage by Martinez. Intended receiver was Atman. They'll have to punt.
We'll see if they punt. They like to go for it every once in a while.
Fourth down and 9 for Green Forest. Rivera getting ready to kick. Pretty good punt this time. High, and Edwards going to field it at the 37. Let's see what Jace's going to do. And he breaks those tackles, and there goes Jace. No holding. Jace inside the 40.
Yeah, we got to hold.
They're going to get him.
He saw McCarty kind of pull his hand back while he had some jerseys. So
if they call it at the spot, which will be right about the 45, we'll start at our own 45. 3:29 to go here in the first half. It looks like they spotted 46, so we'll start at 44. Yep.
I was looking back here. I'm going to read you off Green Forest possessions. Turnover on downs, punt, 3-and-out punt. Turnover on downs, punt, turnover on downs, punt, 3-and-out.
There's been a lot of possessions.
A lot of possessions. Tigers doing a great job tonight. Short possessions for Green Forest.
And we've scored every time.
Except for one. We fumbled one.
We fumbled. So we've had 7 possessions. This is our 8th one. So we've got 6 touchdowns. And then we
Moss is in at quarterback.
And I like to see that. There's, with this kind of lead, no reason to have Absher in there, really. And, boy, we move fast.
That was a 24 trap.
Oh, look at him, Manning. There he goes.
I called him Manny Ramirez last week because of the Boston Red Sox, but it's Manny Rodriguez.
Emmanuel Rodriguez on the carry.
Here he is right here, just a little 24 trap. Boy, it's fast too, but he breaks contact, and there he goes.
I don't know if you noticed this, Ryan. He moved before the ball. He knew he was getting it. He was ready to run.
He was amped up.
He was. Here we go, Moss. And this time, the give.
31.
And that is Castaneda. Give him 6. Castaneda on the touchdown run. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco.
Here we go, just 31 sweep. Got plenty of black jerseys out there, lead block, and he makes one guy miss. Give him 6.
50-0 as
Carrillo's going to be sore.
Carrillo, this will be his 5th extra point attempt. It's on the way, and it is no good on this one. I jinxed him right there. With 2:59 to go here in the first half, Prairie Grove 50, Green Forest 0. We'll be back after this.
The story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Okay, we're back with you. And Prairie Grove 50, Green Forest 0. This is, this is an opportunity tonight to have a lot of guys get an opportunity to play. And, you know what's interesting about Green Forest, though? If you look at them, they've got quite a few guys on the sideline, Ryan. They've got a few players.
They do, and they've got some size. So it's not just amount. They've got some big guys over there. So we just got to update here. I'm watching the play at the same time.
Rivera, and he's up right at the 30, and Ogle, and also on the tackle at the bottom was Caleb Cart. 2:51 to go here, first half.
Huntsville, Berryville, 7-0 still at the half.
That is a offensive showdown.
Well, not everybody can go 50-0. That's our next 2 weeks.
Well, I'll tell you what, Gravett might.
Gravett can.
Yeah, Gravett can go there. They're pretty close as well.
Yeah, they're 48-0 with 6 seconds left. Did
close.
Lincoln just get him a tutty? They did. Lincoln just broke the seal.
Ha. And there's a pass. Complete.
Nice
catch.
Job. Number 5 that time. McCarty was in pretty good position.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
he made the play, though.
That was Ryan
Finally
Stone.
got it.
He got it in there. 2:36 to go here in the first half. What a beautiful play that time by from Meter to Stone.
And I'm telling you, McCarty was close. I think McCarty thought there was no play on the ball because it was so low, and Rhinestone goes and gets it.
I'll tell you what I like, and Coach Elder's sitting here next to me. Man, there goes Meter. He's going to go ahead, and he's going to run out of bounds close to the first down marker. He throws a nice ball.
He does.
And I like it coming out
His
of the
first couple didn't look so good. I thought, I probably wouldn't throw. The last couple have been perfect.
Yeah, they could have a couple of touchdowns here. He's had some guys drop some passes, but that time you see he can run as well. Now, we've got a lot of backups out here right now, but, they're giving them a chance to play.
Yeah, we do, but we've, McCarty, he gets a lot of reps at first string, and so that was who was defensing that one.
And there is
Swafford. Oh, it was a fake.
Oh, wow. Intended there for number 21, that's Cerna.
Swafford did a great job selling that fake. I thought he had it because the quarterback's left-handed, and he hit the ball really well. So it looked like Swafford had it. I was like, man.
And Swafford, or Meter, he kind of hit the ball pretty well, too, as he was holding it.
He did a great job holding the ball that time in a way where we couldn't see it from here. Now, on the field it may look different, but I think we were
fooled, and I imagine they're going to give it to Gordon Swafford this time. And, man, he bullies his way through. He's got the first down, but, boy, there's a pile of – that looked like rugby right there.
It did. We're going to put a lot of the first O back in or a first D back in and try to hold this 0 with 1:58 left in the first half.
Boy, they're getting up slow. Some guys getting up slow. We might have a guy down.
I think we do. Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll be back.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself. Exit 65 right here in Fayetteville.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49.
So that was Slaughter that was at the bottom of that pile. Somebody took his helmet off, and then the rest of the play happened. So I don't know if he got hit in the head or what, but he's walking now, and he's kind of moving his neck around. So I'm guessing once he got the helmet ripped off, maybe he got hit in the head or got a stinger or something. So,
man, he's only a junior. He's a big kid.
He is, and super athletic. He really is. They're going to give to Swafford again. He slipped there with the change in direction. Kissinger and Pierce will be there on the tackle. Really, it's the turf, but we're going to give it probably to Pierce.
Kissinger made him cut back.
That's right. Kissinger should get a half a tackle.
1:30 to go here, first half. And quick throw, complete. Bingo!
Nice hit.
Bingo!
That was Blake Coran. Jeez.
Wow.
You got that one on replay, Blackstone? Blackstone. Look at this right here. He throws out to that, and bingo. The ball's on the ground. They might have called it just an incomplete pass, but
no, they didn't. They moved it back.
Okay.
They moved it. It was called it.
I thought it was a completion. So
3rd down and 10. We got a lot of cushion there on the far side. And there he goes. He's looking opposite side of the field.
Oh, Bannon almost had him.
Bannon almost got him. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Nice job by Meter to be able to escape that tackle.
I don't understand the slight pump fake or the slight play action there where he kind of barely puts it in Swafford's belly. If you're going to try to get that to work, you got to leave it in his belly a little longer than that and draw them linebackers up into the box even more. That token handout, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't fool anyone.
4th down and 10, and there he goes. And there to the end zone. Oh, it is going to be picked off by Brashears. Oh, they're going to say on the ground. Moss he's getting a lot of looks tonight for offense and defense.
I'm going to laugh when Ashley goes, that's why I didn't throw it to you.
No, it's incomplete. You were talking about the fake there earlier, Ryan. I think sometimes it's habit.
It is.
And, I mean, because really, Gordon Swafford, he really didn't give him a pocket, so that could have been habit more than anything.
But if he really, timing, habit, I understand the comfort of it, but it does no good. I would have used Swafford as a blocker right there rather than as what he did. He didn't serve his purpose. Or leave that in his belly a little bit longer. It's gonna freeze the defense because Swafford's such a great runner. And it was 3rd and long, but it's 4-down territory. It'd have been fine.
After this play, I'll give you another element. So, flag on the play. The other thing, Ryan, is it could be a slight element. You know how whenever a quarterback's running, he go past the line of scrimmage and he pumps it anyway.
Yeah.
There's an element of that, just natural reaction as well. But to your point, not a lot there. There's a halftime score with Greenwood and Shiloh. They're all tied up at 14 going into half.
Wow, nice. Kreider, that time, Joshua Kreider, sophomore, he got the almost carry. He didn't get it, but Moss will go back under center here. And the give's going to be to Kreider this time.
Fumble, and I think.
No, he still got it.
He got it back.
No fumble, no fumble.
Kreider, Joshua,
he's going to gain the 5 yards back, though, and make it 2nd and 10 with about 18 seconds left. I have a feeling we're going to let this one run off, and we'll be able to go to halftime.
And as we get ready to go to halftime break, as we do that, we want to remind you of our fantastic legacy partners. And after this play here, also number 14 now, DeSantos, quarterback, fumble. No, gosh, I saw something fly back there. Was it a shoe?
Kreider's going to lose some yards that time, but that's going to be good enough to get us to halftime. Who was our sponsors you were talking about?
Yeah, our legacy sponsors are Lewis Automotive and Pickett Construction, just incredible pillars in our community. Also, our gold sponsors, Arvest Bank, Community Bank, Ozarks Electric, and, of course, PG Telco, who sponsors every touchdown with $50. Scores as we go to halftime break. Berryville leading Huntsville 7-0. Elkins and Gentry all tied up at 7. And Lincoln trailing Gravett 48-16. And, again, Shiloh, Greenwood, I would like to watch that one. And
we may be home early enough to do it.
We might see the end. Last year we watched Shiloh and Farmington. Remember we watched
it
from
in the stands.
Yeah. Well, that's going to do it. We're going to stick around here. You'll get to see some of our sponsors, and then we'll watch the band a little bit. We'll be back in about 20 minutes.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Are you ready to stop worrying about the reliability of your internet connection? Now everyone in your home can use the same Ozarks Go network. Watch videos, play games, work from home, do schoolwork, and anything else without worrying about lagging and buffering. Ozarks Go now has multi-gig internet service, offering quick downloads of files with fast speeds of 2,500 megabits per second. Call Ozarks Go today for fast internet speeds and no data caps.
My story isn't that different from a lot of people that grew up in a small town. My dream was always to play baseball, but as a kid, it's hard to prove yourself when you're so far away from the big leagues. When no one else thought I was good enough, our community did. From family to friends, coaches, and local businesses, my community built me into the player that I am today. And I'm just getting started. When you have the support of a community, anything is possible. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities. From the ones caring for us every day, to those shaping our tomorrows. The ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself. Exit 65 right here in Fayetteville.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
I'm Shelby, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce to you our all-new dealerships located on I-49, exit 65, right here in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including our all-new quick lane service department, where there's no appointment necessary for an oil change. It's easy, just pull into the service drive, get checked in for your service and a free alignment check, and a complimentary car wash. Stop by today and check it out for yourself. Exit 65 right here in Fayetteville.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Okay, back with you, and getting ready to start the second half. Some scores of interest. Next week's opponent, Huntsville, and the following week opponent, Berryville. It's Berryville 7-0 at the half, and up in Gravett leading Lincoln 62-16 at halftime.
Ooh.
And Elkins, that was all tied up at 7. Elkins has stretched that lead 31-13 at the half over Gentry.
Ooh.
Farmington leading Pea Ridge
Hurts.
7-0. But that was a first quarter score, so I guess it's a little different than that now. Looks like Carrillo's getting ready to kick for the second half. We will have the sportsmanship rule, Ryan, in the second half, so the clock will run. The stoppage will be, I think, change of possessions, touchdowns, timeouts.
I think we got 10. We need one more.
Is it a penalty if you only have 10? Because you're put at a disadvantage. It shouldn't be a penalty.
Shouldn't be a penalty.
Well, I'm going to compliment. I had a barbecue sandwich at half.
I never made it to the concession stand. I was going that way and never made it.
You know what? I almost didn't. I always enjoy talking to people. You know,
too.
And but I got stopped and talked, and then I looked and I said, "Man, I'm hungry. I've got to get to that concession tonight." Here comes the kick. Carrillo going to be fielded this time on the far side of the field.
15.
And
Lopez is the
that's
one
16
carrying
Lopez.
it.
Yeah, Lopez 16 on the carry.
Looks like number 36, Holt Caswell.
And Fisher.
And 40, number Fisher.
But, Ryan, I've eaten terrible today. I not only did I have a barbecue sandwich, lunchtime today. I'm probably doing free advertising, but you know what? I went to West Side Burger. That's my place. Mr. Ahmad there. I feel like Norm from Cheers when I walk in there. So, first down and 10 for Green Forest. And there's the big man, Swafford, and man, Stearman grabbed him. I bet he outweighs Stearman 70 pounds or more, maybe.
I was going to say 75 pounds. I bet Stearman's 175.
And he's
He's every bit of 240. So maybe 65, but still, yes.
You know, I got a text after talking about West Side Burger.
Uh-oh.
And I will finish this conversation after this play. And Meter gives to.
I don't know if Swafford wasn't going a little early that time.
Let's see. You had Stearman again. You had Laycock. You had Cart. And that last one there was Edwards. No, yeah. So West Side Burger, okay? So I used to go to Patrick's a lot.
Right.
I go to
That's
both
your
of them.
place.
Yeah, I'd go to both of them. So it's third down and 1. I imagine we're going to see. The quarterback sneak, and look at that.
It worked. I'd have had Swafford behind me.
Stearman and Cart on the tackle. So I'd go to both of them, and I couldn't decide. So my buddies and I, we'd argue about which one was best. So I went down to West Side, grabbed a burger there, timed it perfectly so I could have them both hot. So I ate them. Took 2 bites out of a West Side, 2 sides out of a Patrick's. On my group text, I texted him, Ryan, and I said, I've come to a decision on which one's better. And after this play, I'll elaborate. Here it goes. And this time it's Rivera. He's dropped by Laycock. I said, I've come to a decision. And they said, what is a decision? I said,
they're tied.
They're so close, I'll have to do it again.
No, I had a feeling you were going to find a way to eat both burgers.
Anyway, it was fun. 2nd down and 8 for Green Forest. Ball at their own 43. 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Prairie Grove leading 50-0. Rivera. And there is.
Looks like 73. That's Wilson.
Yeah, Caleb Wilson just got a hold of him, wasn't letting go.
And I think Holt Caswell also. But now I want to point out a guy that doesn't get pub on that one, but did a good job. Luke Bannon held the end. You know, he's playing defensive end. He's really cornerback, safety, outside linebacker. He's playing defensive end. He's a lighter defensive end. But he took on the left or the right tackle and the tight end, and he held his own and made the running back cut back into the teeth of the defense for the other guys to make the tackle.
And again, it's going to be the big man. And we hit him quick, and we bring him down with a host of Tigers. I know you had Stearman in there. Bannon was in there.
And Kissinger.
Yeah, Baylor, I believe Kissinger got him first. Only a pickup of yards. So it's going to be 4th down and 4.
And I probably, if I'm Green Force, I'd probably go for it this time because you know you're going to be facing a lot of the second string offense. But, you know, if you really want to help your defense out, you punt the dang ball and give them a whole field to have to work.
Well, we've got a few starters in here on this thing.
Yeah, I think offense will be a little different.
Here is a roll, pass, looking deep.
Oh, Horan just mistimed it, or he'd have had an interception right there.
Intended for Hatman and knocked away by Coran. And so Blake knocks it down, and Prairie Grove will have it 1st down and 10 at the Green Forest 47.
I may have to actually get my Prairie Grove roster out now.
Hey, we want to thank, extend our heartfelt thanks out to Priority Bank. They provided the team the pregame meal tonight. You know, that really helps fuel our team both on and off the field.
Priority Bank is great, man. They feed the teachers every year at least a couple times, every convention thing that we have. It is super sweet for us to have them in the community.
A little bit of a fumble, but still gets the ball.
Castaneda,
and he's tackled there by number 3.
2-yard gain.
Ayala.
2-yard gain. That's the difference in that front five. The second front five, you got to be able to pull out there and get a helmet on someone so that there's a cutback lane or something for Castaneda. There was just a lot of white jerseys out there in front of him. We're flexing our fullback out. Manny's going to come out here and be on the line, covering up the tight end.
Moss. Oh, and there's Stearman. Stearman going around. He cuts back. Stearman gets about, he's a couple of yards short of the first. Well, they're going to move him about a yard short of the first.
It's a good run, though. It's about 7 yards. Well, you got that? We're going to take a look at it? No, all right, never mind. Stearman, you don't get a highlight.
6 minutes to go. Now, this quarter seems to be going a little faster. Of course, we have the
clock
sportsmanship clock moving. Under 6 minutes to go here. This is our first possession of the half, isn't it?
It is. We're going to go back in that same formation, but this time we're going to go shotgun, empty backfield.
Man, that's a high snap. Moss is going to keep it. There goes Isaiah. Look at Moss.
Isaac.
What did I say?
Isaiah.
My apologies.
That's why I just stick with Moss, because I do that all the time. Even in class, I do it.
Is there a professional player named Isaiah Moss?
Yeah. Randy Moss, Isaiah Moss. Yeah. I mean, heck, there's all kinds of stuff.
At least I didn't call him J.J. McCarty.
Man, I have done that and done that. And the bad thing is he's going to be here every week, so it's going to be bad. I won't be able to change. All right, Manny and Castaneda in the backfield this time. Moss under center.
Moss fumbles it a little bit. He's going to keep it. That's the best play for Moss. Moss going. Look at him make that move. There's a flag down.
They're going to call a hold on the split end there.
Moss is going to be. Let's see where they're going to move that from. That should be a spot foul, shouldn't it?
Should be, yes.
While we're, anybody's.
It's pretty much just going to be first and 10.
Down, yeah, 1st and 10 again, pretty much. Actually, about
Mainly
first and 9.
Yard.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, people watching on PG Tigers Online, if you subscribe, it'll turn on those notifications and you'll get that little bell, bing, and you'll know when Prairie Grove Sports is on.
Base formation.
And this time the give. And that's Castaneda. He's down to about the 20.
About a 4-yard run right there. It's going to make it a 2nd and 5. 2nd and 6. Looked like a little bit better running lanes that time with the lineman out there, actually with a helmet on someone, some hands on someone, and not as much white that wasn't covered up, so a little bit more of a running lane that time. Base formation. Moss has a different center this time. It's going to be the reverse.
There's Stearman. Oh, he is. Nice job. Again, that's our guy, Moo.
Yeah, he did a good job of getting him down to a knee. He didn't tackle him that time, but he did a good job of getting him down on a knee. In for Prairie Grove will be number 58, Gunnar Pinky. He's a sophomore. He's going to come in at center. That's crazy.
Isn't that interesting?
I'm just glad I got close.
You did. I was impressed.
Wait, where's the other trivia? I've done average
you know
tonight.
what? You know what? You've done pretty well. I'll do the next trivia after this.
Okay.
After this play, here comes
Moss. It's going to be it looked like it was trying to be a trap, but I think Green Forest took the ball.
Yeah, they got the turnover there. The clock's running. So Ryan, here's the next question for you. How many schools in the state of Arkansas have tigers as their mascot?
Oh, so this is a lot like how many schools had dogs. And I remember that one. There was 5. And I actually can remember all of them, and I've used that one a lot. But how many schools?
Dogs that aren't bulldogs. It's dogs that weren't bulldogs. It's 5.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, man, if there's like 5 tigers in our conference, and there's probably 10 up here in Northwest Arkansas, Swafford is going to get the first down carry and pick up about 5. Man.
And that's Shelton on the carry.
I'm gonna go pretty high. I'm gonna go for the over here. I'm gonna go with 40.
Actually, it's 8.
That have Tigers.
It's Bentonville, Brinkley, who plays 8-man, Charleston, Green Forest, Little Rock Central, Mansfield, Prairie Grove, and West Fork.
That's it?
That's it.
I'm blown away.
I was
with
too.
that many in just Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah.
It is hard to believe there's not that many elsewhere in the state.
On that tackle, number 58 that time is Pankey, Gunnar Pankey.
I'm impressed. Good trivia that time.
That was a good one.
I was way off. Way off. I was trying to do some statistics right there. Like, if there's this many in this part of the state, multiply it by how many parts of the state we have.
We'll stick with Tigers trivia after we'll come back for the fourth quarter for that one. 3rd down and about 3 for Green Forest Tigers, and it's a snap. Oh, man, that went right to the big man. And he's going to not make the first, so it's going to be 4th down.
I bet he thinks, man, quarterback, why don't you just get out of the way and you just go ahead and block.
He did catch that directly. So 4th down and about a yard, and
we're going to try to get one more play.
And I think they'll go. They're probably going to go for it here. They know they're going against.
I would push that thing right there. I'd be taking one out of the Eagles playbook right now. And with big dude in behind, he would be right behind the quarterback for me, pushing that guy.
Yeah, we don't have anybody over the center. You could go straight ahead, and that's what they do. But, man, we closed it quick. He breaks it. Ogle's going to get the tackle, but not before Meter picks up about 3 yards.
That's probably going to be it for the 3rd quarter.
3 quarters are in the books. Same score we had at halftime. Prairie Grove 50, Green Forest 0. We'll be back for the 4th quarter after this.
I'm Matt, one of the Lewis brothers, and excited to introduce you to our all-new dealerships located right on I-49, exit 65 in Fayetteville. The dealership is 100% focused around the customer experience, including the all-new Quick Lane Service Department, where no appointment is necessary. Just pull into the service drive, get checked in for service, and in addition, receive a free alignment check and a complimentary car wash. And enjoy our state-of-the-art waiting room. Come see it for yourself today in Fayetteville.
There's no place like home. Whether you live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Missouri, Realty Mart USA is your go-to real estate company for residential, commercial, agricultural, or land. We believe in strong connected communities and sponsor local events. Realty Mart USA, supporting our communities, supporting our future.
Ryan, you got some scores for us?
He said 7-0. Which score was that? Berryville and Huntsville.
Wow, I will tell you, I think, because they scored on a block punt, I think the offense has stayed home. I don't know that they're there today. And it was a 1st down this time. Quick pass out in the flat. That is the Rhinestone Cowboy.
Easy, Ogle, easy.
And Ogle pushes him out of bounds.
Gravitz up 62-16 on Lincoln. So Lincoln got him a couple tutties.
I need to get me a Shiloh update. Oh, this game is flying by. I just got, Shiloh with an INT. Let's see what's going on here. 4 minutes left in the 3rd up in the Field of Champions.
Swafford with the carry once again.
Who's
That's going to be 42 Tate Bailey on the tackle.
Cook, I'm impressed that you can pull these some of these backups that quick. That's impressive.
He is in my class, so I saw him today. That's Tater.
Heavy dose of Shiloh running with Hudson with the ball. And they're late in the 3rd. Shiloh just got an INT. So 3rd down and a yard here. 11 minutes to go in the game.
Green Forest putting a little run together here.
They've looked better in the second half. And they give. There he is. Gordon Swafford. No, yeah, that was him again.
Fisher, I think, on the tackle that time.
Ryan, just want to give a shout-out again to Southern Sports Network. You can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok for score standings and exclusive content every week.
We kind of like those guys.
You know what, I really do.
Well, they show up, they set up, then we show up. Then we leave, and they tear down, and they go home. So, I mean, they do all the work. That's for dang sure.
And look at the gang tackling there. on Swafford. I know that he didn't end up with the tackle, but Preston Phelan started that. He kind of slowed him down, and some of the guys came in and helped.
Caswell, a majority of the help that time. I guarantee Swafford outweighs Caswell by 100 pounds, and he's fighting out there, though.
Second down and 6 for Green Forest. 9:45 to go in the game. And this time it's Rivera. Rivera with a little speed, and he's going to be
Picks
tackled.
up the first.
He got the first. Let's see who was that. 54.
Is that Pinky? No.
That's Belser.
Bielser.
I got to get that pronunciation right. I got to make sure.
For the red and white Tigers is what said down there.
There's a couple schools, and I'll make a comment about Green Forest after this. So there's Rivera. He's got some room. He's quick. He gets down to the sideline, knocked out of bounds. The thing with Green Forest is, when you hear green, you don't think Tigers. You don't think red. I would think they would have. I could see them being like a tree or something.
Like Stanford.
Like Stanford. First down and 10 at the Prairie Grove 35. 8 minutes 40 seconds to go. They've had the ball almost the entire second half. I don't know if we'll have time of possession. We won't have that.
No.
Kicks it out there.
With the running clock, I haven't even.
Oh, wow. Nice tackle. Open field tackle that time.
Is that Stearman?
That was 35 or 36. Was it?
It was 35. It was Martinez. Oh. Yeah, that was Martinez.
It was Martinez. Yep. Nice job. The pass was completed to. Was that number? What was that? Was that 5 or 6?
I wasn't looking. I was looking at our defensive guy.
Man, hey, I'll tell you what. Our big man, number 64, Vanco, he is moving it off the field. He was putting them up.
It's a lot easier if you just run down the line.
Well, man, bad snap. It ends up in. Wow.
Somebody's there right at the line of scrimmage.
That's Stearman.
That is Stearman. Good job by Stearman that time.
Good job between the quarterback and Rivera for not losing the ball.
Right. Meter did a great job fielding the snap. Got him turned the wrong way from where he was supposed to go.
I like me. I tell you what. He could be a quarterback for somebody in our league. I mean, he is for Green Forest, but I mean, I could see him starting for some other schools.
Several schools.
Yeah. He throws a nice ball. He's smart on the field, and he can run. And speaking of running, he pitches the pitch, and that's going to be Cerna. Cerna is going to be knocked out. And
I think Stearman got him out that time.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th down and about 3.
Where's Bobby? Put old Bobby Swafford Jr. in there. What's his first name? Gordon?
No, it's a dash. It's Ridge Gordon dash Swafford. It's really Gordon Swafford. So,
okay.
So it's Ridge, like P Ridge.
Oh.
Or
Fur Ridge.
There you go, Fur Ridge. 4th down. That was pretty good.
Hey, I got one tonight.
He did that. Well, you got Rhinestone Cowboy too.
Oh yeah.
All right. It's another keeper.
Oh man,
we got him. Nice job by Stearman to kind of turn him in.
The play never developed for him.
And there's Caswell. Yeah, I see him come out from the bottom of the pile. So 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the ball game, and this is only our second possession.
Yeah, with a running clock, and then they put together 2 drives. No points, luckily, but they put together 2 drives.
Shiloh gets a 32-yard field goal, and it's 17-14 Shiloh over Greenwood.
No way.
I'm a little surprised by that.
I am too. I thought Greenwood was a 14-point favorite in that one, if I had to guess.
And and like I said, I know they fumbled one in the end zone, and they probably are. And we moved, and it's going to be a flag on the play, and so we'll run under probably by the time we get the next snap off, it'll be under 5 minutes or close to it left in the game. Ryan, speaking of next week, as Berryville took a 14-0 lead over Huntsville, we, the Tigers go back to Madison County to take on the Huntsville Eagles.
It's a long drive.
It will be Stevie Blackiston and you, Ryan Cook, the call next week.
You were kind of wondering if it was him or not. You're like, who did I get?
No.
Who's taking care of it?
No, he owned it. He owned it. And here we go, first down and 15. And that is Rodriguez.
Manny with the move.
Look at Manny up to the 47-yard line. Great run.
You know, you sent me and Steven to Harrison last year, so maybe you just don't like Boone and Madison County.
You might start thinking that next year when it's Green Forest and Berryville time, all of a sudden Lynn's head to Tuscaloosa for a game. No, I'm kidding.
No, he's not.
But I'll talk more about the next week here in a moment. First down and 10, ball at the 45. Moss. And this
Ryder.
Man. And there he goes, picks up about 6 or 7. No, next week it'll be you and Stephen Blackston of Southern Sports Network. You guys will be on the call. I'm headed out to Salt Lake City.
There you go.
You know, I did missionary service many years ago.
Right.
We're having a reunion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So get an opportunity to see some guys I haven't seen. And I'll just say.
I was trying to think. You don't have any kids in Salt Lake at the moment, do you?
No, I don't. We moved. They didn't call it.
Yeah,
Well,
they did.
No, I don't have any out there
So
anymore.
I was trying to wonder what you were going out there for.
Heading for a reunion and a conference. And
That's cool.
Yeah, no, it'll be great. I'll see some. I mean, there'll be some guys I haven't seen in a long time.
They may not look the same.
I think I may end up with the most hair of the guys that'll be there.
And the most Hall of Fames. Don't forget that one.
I wasn't going to say that. Second
that
down.
would be on my Lettermans. I would just wear the Lettermans there. Y'all have the name badges.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, there
goes Manny.
There goes Manny Rodriguez. 20. Oh, man, at the 6-yard line. Hey.
Manny, you can't get caught, brother. I'll have to say something to him.
Hey, you know what, though? The guy that got him, tracked him down, he had some wheels on him, too. See
That's
what
right.
number got him down there.
The guy that got him was playing cornerback on this side.
Yeah, he had some wheels.
He did.
Well, I hope they let Manny. Come on, let him score, Coach. Man, you get a run like that. Manny.
He's going to stay in the backfield with Moss on shotgun
Quick
snap.
pitch. No, they're going to give it to him again. And there goes Rodriguez. He's down to the 1-yard line. They got to do it again. Hey.
I don't know.
2:40, 2:35 now to go in the game, Cook. Got Coach Elder just chanting Manny here.
Oh, man, he's a good dude. He really is.
Devin Washhausen down here. He's getting all worked up, too. How they mark him at the 2? Everybody wanting to have Manny do it. They're going to run that again. Manny, give him 6. Hey, there we go. Rodriguez in for the score. That makes it Prairie Grove 56.
Well, the replay is going to be great. It's going to look like the last 6 plays. They've all been 31 sweeps to Manny, and Manny's ran us all the way down the field. The line's driven us, but Manny's been the one running.
Well, he got the big run.
He did.
And they gave him some room, and he let his speed take him down there. Another guy with some pretty good speed tracked him down. They're going to go for 2 here. Is that Jace?
Yes. What's he doing? I don't know. Oh, they're going to let Braxton. They're going to let the birthday boy kick one, I guess.
Yeah. But, no, that's another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. They're up to 8 tonight. 8 times 50. I think you can even do that in math. Okay, extra point on the way. It's up and no good. With 2:12 to go in the ball game. Prairie Grove 56, Green Forest 0. We'll be back for the final 2:12 after this.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Okay, the first correction, it's Beasler, right?
Beasler is what I was told.
All right, Beasler. And here's the final trivia for you. Since 2001, what is Prairie Grove's record against Tiger schools?
Oh, I'm gonna say we played about 2 or 3 per year. And that's 23 years, so that's 46. So I'm going to go with 38-8.
Not a bad guess. 23-4.
Whoa.
But
we had not near as many games against Tigers as I thought.
1-0 against Charleston, 8-1 against Green Forest, 14-3 against West Fork.
I said 2 or 3 a year, but I should have.
You know what, though? You got to add one more because you had to add last week's game against Coweta. And that's just going to drop, fielded, and a nice tackle by Cart.
Shoestringer.
16, that's Lopez, Samuel Lopez.
Jace's.
No.
Jace's. Can't do that.
Oh, no. We don't want people thrown out of a game.
I didn't see the replay of it, but I think maybe there's some extracurriculars there on the Green Forest side.
Well,
so Jace responded.
When you are up, when you're up 56-0, you kind of just let it go.
Yes, but it is tough.
I know, but my favorite thing to do in a situation like that, didn't say a word, I just pointed, and I'd point right towards the scoreboard, and that's all it needed to be said. Of course, I think I've told you this. Wow. So that's a 30-yard penalty right there.
Wow.
No, Cook, story for you. We were playing the school. Like I said, I used to play in Foley in Alabama, and we were playing a school from Mobile. We always love to go over to the city and get a victory, but we were playing a school over there called BC Rain, and we were up all game, 22-0 or something. We were winning. This guy was talking trash all night. All I kept doing was saying, scoreboard. They got it with it. They scored it with about 30 seconds left, brought it to 22-15.
Uh-oh.
They kick an onside kick. I'm on the good hands team, except for I did not pass my insurance test. So the ball goes right between my legs, and they recover the ball.
Oh, no.
And I'm sitting there going, if they win, that guy's seeking me out. We stopped them. The game was over. We won. But, yeah, that was a close one for me. And I had a guy just kind of like that Jace did. I got a late hit in that game, got blindsided, and one of my boys went and took care of him. So, anyway, fun stories. That's fun football back in the day.
Oh man, it was a blast.
Leather helmets, leather straps. Oh
man,
gosh,
30-yard penalty.
Man, I haven't seen a 30-yarder, and that's been a minute. Even when I was watching those 70s games the other night on YouTube, they didn't even have 30-yard penalties back then. Matthias down there says they didn't have penalties.
Not for everything like we do.
I'll tell you something else. I remember the other rule they didn't have, and I'll tell you after this play. 2:03 to go in the game.
Clock.
And there's the big man, and bingo! He delivered a lick.
Number 60 tried to stop him. That's Evan Bowen, but he did not.
He slowed him down. No, the other rule is you couldn't go up and spike the ball. You couldn't go up behind the center and just spike it behind. You had to advance the ball past the line of scrimmage. So a quarterback would take it, and you'd had to have a receiver in the vicinity.
The area, yeah.
So you couldn't, like today, you just rush up and you'd spike it.
Right.
You couldn't do that back in those days. I'm going to get a update here.
Fumbled snap.
But he hangs on to it. That's why I like him. And look at him run. First down and more. And he's going to step out. Is that end of the third quarter? It's Elkins 38, Gentry 13.
Okay, now that's starting to sound a little bit more like what we assumed the game would be.
Still no sportsmanship rule on that one, and I thought the way they handled Warren, we might see that. But 1 minute to go in the game. Again, next week, PG Tigers Online and Southern Sports Network will bring you Prairie Grove.
We have 12 on the field.
And next week, we can say the Tigers versus the Eagles and a flag down or something on the play.
We have 12.
12 men on the field.
But I think you're supposed to allow the play to happen, are you not? And then you can decline the penalty or accept the penalty?
I'm okay with what – actually, it was illegal substitution. Okay. I thought it was going against them because the ref was turned the other way. Under 30 seconds. Ryan, wish you and Stephen well next week when you guys go to Madison County. Remember we ate that grandma's place last time?
Yes, it was good.
That's not. You guys might want to leave a little early. Get that meal in there. I know McKay will miss the fact that we're not going to be there. He likes that place.
Yeah, it was good though.
Here we go, and another flag, and that's unless they stop the clock.
12 men on the field again.
And 4, 3. That's going to do it. The final score: Prairie Grove 56, Green Forest 0. Another great game. Tigers now 25-4 against Tiger teams if we add Coweta from last week. And that's going to do it. For Ryan Cook, I'm Lynn Gregson, Southern Sports Network. Have a great night and go Tigers!